Welcome. There's some storms rolling into the area, so I figured we'd do a circuit or two. A couple of them. Go fly some flight patterns around the field. Let's get things going, shall we? Uh, the goal is to beat the storms here. Getting the last vestiges here set up. Fantastic. Alright, we got the HOTAS Thrustmaster here. We got our controller. Parking brake is set. Looks like there's some storms brewing on the horizon. Nothing too serious, but I know there's some rain. I can hear it. Of course, I live in town. This airfield is about a mile or two, more like 2 miles away. No matter, we still need to get things going. Let's full mix. Give ourselves some avionics, a little bit of light. And we're actually going to switch our view here. Yeah, alright. There are some storms brewing to the south of us, just peeking into the radar. Alright, yeah, sorry about that. As the storms roll in, me sweet mum, me mother, she's afraid of storms just as I am, so what we're doing, we're going up in the Microsoft Flight Sim to take a look to see if there's any tornadoes. Just fucking around here. But we do gotta get things going. Let's see if I'm able to remember how to get this Piper up and going. Let's switch it all the way to the right fuel tank. Give ourselves a little bit of fuel. We'll just go ahead and adjust the trim while we're down here. I like 1 point of trim in these real small aircraft. I'm doing what no intelligent pilot would do because I'm not a pilot. I'm going up in a storm, VFR. We're going to be using the instruments, but our goal here is to use our eyes mostly. Alright, again, just to the south of us looks like the storms are, so let's get in the air here. I think it's about time to pull the magnetos. Give ourselves a little bit of throttle, just so it's enough to take off. Oh, we don't have lights either. There we go. Take a glimpse over here. The fuel pump and the veto heat. We're not going to worry about either of those right now. I think we're good. I think we're good to get the magnetos going. Did it catch? Sounds like we're having some rotor issues. Yes, indeed. Looks like we're bogging down. What's happening? Are we flooding it with too much mix? We flooding it. We need to give it some fuel pump there. Been a while. Let's do what we were hoping not to. You gotta look at your checklists every time before starting the engine. Pop RPM. Fuel selector. The carb heat is on. They also want our avionics off, actually, before they start it up. How crazy is that? Oh, they want the fuel pump on, huh? In flight before takeoff. When do you turn the fuel pump off? Off. You turn it off. After you get it started up. Gotcha. Gotcha. I understand the issue. Looks like the storms are still mostly to our south. We're in a nice, actually, little area. These circuits might not be too bad. Let's go ahead and do it again. Mixture full up. Throttle. Are we gonna fuck with the avionics? Yes, sir, we are. Fuel pump on. There we go. That sounds a lot more correct, huh? Just had to make sure it caught. Turn that bad boy off. There we go. Hey, now we're cooking with fuel. Just getting comfortable here in the pilot's chair. With Snood City. Thanks for flying. Thanks for flying. It's currently 6:57 going on 7, actually 6:58. Let's get our clearance and see if we can come in loaded for our 7 o'clock clearance. What does the ATIS have to tell us? Probably nothing nice.
Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf automated weather observation. 2300 Zulu. Wind 0.
Heavy rain, it sure is coming.
Visibility 7 and heavy rain. Sky condition. Ceiling 15.
2958 altimeter. I'll still have to change that. 2958. That's way down there. It makes sense because there's a storm of brewing. Low pressure. A low pressure system is moving through currently. It is to our south. I'm actually going to bring up the real life radar. Not sure how far behind Microsoft Flight Simulator is. Ooh, my goodness, we might even eye up a flight to Iowa City. To our north and our south, looks like we're dealing. The time is about 7. Yeah. Well, let's just get up there. What runway are they going to give us? The wind is out of 051, which means you want to go into 051. We're going to remain the pattern. We're not taking off yet.
Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic. Snood Golf Sierra Lima 816, taking off runway 36. Left closed traffic. Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf. Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic.
Announce
Snood Golf Sierra Lima 816 is taxiing to runway 36. Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
You can tell we're a newbie in the field. Haha, sorry, just learning how to use this radio. Alright, let's go. ATC hates him. Not because he's new or anything, it's because he doesn't use his checklists. We're going to be attempting to not use the EFB or anything. What would we be using it for? We already did. Really, if we were serious, we'd be using the windsocks. Windsocks, they gave us runway 36, which I'm pretty sure is down this way. Oh, look at that, we got a buddy. 70 miles out. Alright, let's take a look just to be sure. Where is heading 36? They got us. They got me all kind of messed up. It might be the one that's on the vertical. Runway 36, it certainly is. So, look to the left, look to the right. We already announced our Takashi. We're probably taxiing the wrong way here, but we're going to go ahead and go past the hold short that we already blasted past. Camera is absolutely spazzing out. Perhaps it'll be fixed someday. We're gonna see what all the hubbub is about. That's runway 18. No, sir, that's not where we're going at all. This is a disaster. Good thing there's nobody in the general area to have witnessed that. We're just gonna go ahead and taxi to the end of this runway and hope for the best. Again, because there's nobody here and because there's no tower, we have a lot of room to play around. How foolish of me. I have no idea how to read coordinates or runways. I went to runway 13. Which is likely runway 30, I assume, the other way around. And look at that, it is, even as we're lined up. Runway 13, let's just go ahead and ask for it, since we're already here. Runway. Hey, there's a guy. Runway 13. I actually would much prefer runway 18, especially for doing circuits. Mr. Newbie pilot out here.
Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic. SNU Golf Sierra Lima 816 is taxiing to runway 18. Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
Let's make it happen. We actually have no plans for a flight today. This is just taxi practice. Trying to get my taxi driver's license. Probably start with a circuit or two around the airfield and then maybe dip to our south near Fairfield, see if there's a storm a-brewing. Runway 18 right here. This is the main drag. Runway 18 likely paired with runway 36, right? Yeah, my goodness. It is runway 36. Let's just fucking taxi to the end of this. Runway 1836. We'll once again request a new runway. Slow the taxi down just a wee bit here. My might need to slow it down a wee bit more. We're really smoking out here. I believe it's option... Ooh, it's option 0. I don't remember what I have that one hotkeyed to. No matter, no measure. We'll worry about it once we get there to our destination. Looks like we're coming in for a landing here, but we're not. It's just a taxi. Crazy taxis, they call it. Wheeze the brakes, get ready to whip it over. Alright, as we go to the left, we're going to want to not. Cool, okay. We don't want to spend too much time clogging up the railways, so let's select the runway. There's the runway we were originally cleared for, runway 36. We're going to remain in the pattern.
Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic. Snoot Golf Sierra Lima 816, taking off runway 36. Left closed traffic. Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
Flaps. Trim. Pitot heat. It's pretty warm out. Just in case. Give ourselves some light. Are we going to give ourselves red light? Probably not. Yeah. Yes, we will. Turn the cabin light off. Just in case. Is the door locked? I've had that issue before. Gotta make sure. Just to be safe. Emergency system on. Alright, everything's good. Where's the storm? Should be just to the south of us. That's right. The time is 7:08 and we have takeoff. Let's go ahead and begin our ascension. We do not have a positive rate yet. There we are. Now we're climbing. We're going to go all the way to about 1,500. Hey, Will, Snoot Airlines. Good to see you, Will. Hope you're having a nice day. My point that I like to hit 1,500 by is about by the track. There it is, 1,500. So, I have to turn.
Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic.
Upwind and
Snoot Golf Sierra
crosswind.
Lima 816 is on upwind. Runway 36. Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
We're going to turn now to downwind.
Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic. Snoot Golf Sierra Lima 816 is on downwind. Runway 36. Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
We're going to slow things down a little bit. We're at 2,000, which is too high. There we are, though. We're still on downwind, so everything's cool. Although we're way too high. engine, drop down. We need to go back down to like 1,500. Under 2,000 at least. We'll use the roads as guides. Look to the left, look to the right. There it is. Stay level. We're dropping now. We want to go to 1,500. And we're going to go ahead and I always have an issue. I tend to not go downwind far enough. We need to go down 2 blocks. You can see this upcoming road here. That's going to be 1. Cut the speed. Attitude up. Good. We do want 10 degrees of flaps here. Time to start turning into base.
Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic. SNU Golf Sierra Lima 816 is on base, runway 36, Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
1,500. Let's approach that final. So we're actually dropping, that's okay. Let's give ourselves a little bit more speed though. We're gonna start turning in. Can we see it? Where is it? Give ourselves a little more throttle. There we go. A little bit wonky. We actually came a little bit too far in, but nothing we can't overcompensate for.
Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic. SNU Golf Sierra Lima 816 is on final, runway 36, touch and go, left traffic, Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
Give ourselves a little bit of flaps. It's 2 degrees of flaps now. Dropping flaps. Get online, crab it to the center. We're going to raise those flaps up, watch our throttle. We're actually not going to touch and go this one. We're just going to fly by. Going to do a go around here. See if we can do a little cleaner. Back into the pattern. Lift flaps. Alright, so we're going to climb a little slower this time. Set to go into left traffic.
Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic. SNU Golf Sierra Lima 816 is on crosswind, runway 36, Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
There we go. Let's give ourselves a little bit of rudder. We don't want to climb too high. We don't want to climb too low. Flaps are up. We told them we were on crosswind. Time to tell them we're on downwind.
Traffic. SNU Golf Sierra Lima 816 is on downwind, runway 36, Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
A little bit cleaner that time. Let's control our throttle a little bit. Slow things down. Drop some trim. Look to the left. There's our field. Look to the right. We can see our attitude is up. So let's slow things down. Really need to cut our throttle. We need to approach speed to drop flaps, especially as we reach the back third quarter panel. Above 1,500 is fine by me. start descending first degree of flaps. Gotta make sure we go down far enough. So, there's the field. First block. Maintaining 1,600 feet. Slowly dropping. And we just passed the first block. We're gonna go down one more. Announce base.
Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic. SNU Golf Sierra Lima 816 is on base, runway 36, Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
Alright, keep that runway in view. It's easy to lose. There we go, and get on final. Now we can begin our descent. It's a lot nicer looking final. Look at that, some storms. Oh, I hit the wrong
Kilo
button.
Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic. SNU Golf Sierra Lima 816 going around. Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
Embarrassing. I'm not going around.
Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic. SNU Golf Sierra Lima 816 is on final. Runway 36, touch and go. Left traffic. Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
I actually am on for touch and go. Let's give ourselves another degree of flaps. Cut throttle. Give ourselves some trim. We'll stay dropping at about 10 feet. Oh god, this is gonna be a go around.
Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic. SNU Golf Sierra Lima 816 going around. Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
We gotta at least get one touch and go before this storm hits, huh? Look at that. They gave us a perfect bubble to do it, too. I just gotta get a little lower, a little faster. It's okay. Start by raising up these flaps. Give ourselves some throttle. Right, let's get back on the center line here. Start building. Again, we don't want to climb too fast. Once we hit that 10, we'll set our trim. Climbing a little fast there, kind of running away with it. Let's nose down. Nose down, push forward on that yoke just a little. Okay, in general, I like to use the track as a guide, and look at that, we're hitting about 1,500 here. We're getting really blown by the winds, though. Oh god, which button is it? We gotta announce where we're going, man. We are on the crosswind.
Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic. SNU Golf Sierra Lima 816 is on crosswind. Runway 36, Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
Big old crosswind there. Nothing wrong with that. Kind of went out of bounds here. I did not move. Also turning way too steep. I didn't want to go past this road, but it's not the end of the world. We got our downwind set up.
Traffic. SNU Golf Sierra Lima 816 is on downwind. Runway 36, Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
Cool. Our flap situation is our flaps are raised. Very important. There's the field to our left. Look to our right. Let's get a landmark. Level out downwind, so we really are going downwind. Cut the throttles. We're starting to gain too fast here. We need to lose some speed, and we need to lose some altitude. 1,500, that's the goal. Back third quarter panel. Time to start dropping down. We can do that by pointing the nose up, cutting the speed. Time to get some flaps in the picture. We'll maintain that nose up angle as we go one block out. Still on the downwind, about to switch off into base. Again, we're dropping 1,400 now. Keep cutting that throttle and announce it. Base.
Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf traffic. Snoot Golf Sierra Lima 816 is on base, runway 36, Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
Dropping a little bit too fast here. Don't want to drop below that 10. And turning, we're going to have a longer final here. Drop to about... Oh, I should have actually turned in quicker. Whatever,
Kilo
now it's
Alpha
final.
Whiskey Golf traffic. Snoot Golf Sierra Lima 816 is on final, runway 36, touch and go. Left traffic, Kilo Alpha Whiskey Golf.
Second degree. What do those pappy lights have to say? Say to cut our throttle. I say to nose up a little bit. Say to peek over. The ground's at about 750, so currently we're at about 500. Gotta get online here. There we go, that's looking a lot cleaner, isn't it? Zooming in, we're zooming in. The lights actually say we're coming in hot. Cut a little bit of throttle. Oh, say we're coming in slow. They say we're coming in red. Ooh, a real gust. Gust of wind got us caught up there. So this is just a touch and go. Touching. Going. Oh, bad porpoising. No matter. We're going to go ahead and escape the pattern here. If you don't change the pattern, you'll never be free, right? Wow, we're getting really caught up in some crazy winds here. Apply some rudders so they don't absolutely decimate us. And we'll begin climbing. We're going to go ahead and set our trajectory southbound, I believe. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a little bit of pitot heat. First off, pitot heat, right? Let's go ahead and go up to Iowa City and see how they're dealing. We're gonna go ahead and just fly visuals. We don't want to climb above 10. Above 10, gotta be uncomfortable for your passengers, right? It's a steep climb. We're not about that. If we are visually flying to our northeast, that means we want to go at about 2,000 meters, yes sir, and then we want to level off. Since we're heading to the east, we want to be evens. We're going up to Iowa City. If we stay on this road, it'll take us to Kelowna, so we actually need to adjust our trajectory a little bit to the northeast. A couple of points trimmed down. Let's see if we can get a nice, comfortable latitude set. We can go all the way up to about 2,600, 2,800. We're going to begin climbing now. We're just going to do a flight around the local area, for the most part. I'm going to bring up the local radar. Maybe we'll go and check out some storms, huh? I know it is, or it did appear to be storming in the general region, which was why I decided to get to streaming today. Always have a good time. Take Snoot's advice. If you have a small single-engine aircraft, go fly visually in storms every time it storms. Snoot's advice of the day. 720. 20, yeah, so if we go up to Iowa City, there should be some storms. There as well should be some storms behind us. Behind Washington. Near Fairfield. We're starting to climb. We're actually above 3,000, which means we need to drop that mixture just a little bit. We need to drop down, however. And especially we can see as the clouds are rolling up, we really need to get a rein on where we are. Let's get on the horn here. Tune to the nearest airports. We're gonna drop some trim. Cut the throttle a little bit. Start dropping down. We're actually gonna full mixture again, and we're gonna contact Iowa City. Iowa City Municipal. First off, let's get the ATIS.
Kilo India Oscar Whiskey Automated Weather Observation 0000 Zulu. Wind 041 at 15.
2962.
2 in heavy rain. Sky condition.
Heavy rain.
Ceiling 1500 overcast. Temperature 9er C. Dew point 6 C. Altimeter 29er 62. Kilo India Oscar Whiskey Automated Weather Observation 0000 Zulu. Wind 041 at 15.
Alright, let's tune to the traffic. Let's see if we can make it. Looks like there's some serious storms in between us and our destination, so we're gonna fly tight, fly right. Yes, sir. Thanks for trusting us. I got my good friend on board, Will793. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, bud. We don't got long. We just do gotta... Oh, man, look at that. It really is coming down. So right here is a town. Should be the town of Riverside. Which means... Oh, God, it is really crazy, actually. Let's ask what direction we need to go, huh? Oh, it's crazy out there. Thunder and everything. We're starting to go down a little too low. Ground level's 800. We're about 1,600, so I want to stay about 1,000 feet above ground level, AGL. Let's go to about 1,800. We're going to select a runway here. They said the wind's coming out of 041, which means we want to go into 041. Probably runway 30. Should be a full stop landing.
Kilo India Oscar Whiskey traffic. Snoot Golf Sierra Lima 816, 8 miles south, 1500. Inbound to land, runway 30, Kilo India Oscar Whiskey.
Yep, if we're south, that means we need to go north for 8 more miles, which we are. We are going due north, direct. Let's go and see. Oh yeah, it's crazy out there. So, there's no question about it. We've entered the storms. We could just turn around, no big deal. And in real life, if you did have a single engine plane, that'd probably be the best idea. We need to build a little bit of altitude. You can see we're getting closer to the ground, 1,600 feet here. Stay nice and low. It's actually a better idea to gain a bit of altitude when you're flying in bad conditions. Altitude is your friend. More room to recover if anything were to happen. that. We're actually climbing 1,800, 1,900, and the wind is taking us now. The turbulence has us. We are in the turbulence grasp. Ooh. Absolutely can't see a single thing, so time to rely on the attitude. The attitude and the climb indicator. We were flying visually, now we're flying instrumentally. We just need to continue due north. And we need to be very cognizant of our altitude. So we're starting to climb, drop a point of trim, and let's adjust heading. We need to be going to the north. So let's start playing over to the right. There it is. We can see the ground again, just barely. That sure helps. It really does, let me tell you. Losing a lot of altitude here. We need to give ourselves a lot of throttle. Ooh, we're really losing altitude here. We need to start climbing. Push forward to the nose so you don't porpoise. I don't want to flip the damn thing upside down, right? Look out the window, get a glimpse, make sure you can see the ground. Everything's cool, everything's fine. Everything's alright. There's the town right below us. Let's call on into ATC. Where are we at, ATC?
Kilo India Oscar Whiskey traffic. Snoot Golf Sierra Lima 816 for miles west, 1900. Inbound to land, runway 30, Kilo India Oscar Whiskey.
West means we need to be going east. We are at 2,300 feet. We should have the, what is that, out of our window? Will says, this is scary. I agree. This is scary, isn't it? It's okay. We'll be okay. We just need to believe, friends. We're climbing now. Trim down. We need to be going east, so... There we go. Now that we can see the ground. Cut the throttles a little bit, get nice and comfortable. Adjust our heading. There we are. Things are looking a lot gooder. Once more, announce our position.
Kilo India Oscar Whiskey traffic. Snoot Golf Sierra Lima 816 for miles northwest, 1700. Inbound to land, runway 30, Kilo India Oscar Whiskey.
Northwest means we need to be going southeast. We're going east. Which direction is southeast? So let's build up a little bit of ground clearance here, right? You know, there are buildings down here. Ooh, right in front of us, a big old lightning strike. Don't like that. I'm actually afraid of storms in real life. So out front, it doesn't really help us, but... With a quick scan, can we see the airport? There's the river, which means we should be close.
Kilo India Oscar Whiskey traffic. Snoot Golf Sierra Lima 816, 3 miles north, 1300. Inbound to land, runway 30, Kilo India Oscar Whiskey.
For 3 miles north, that means we need to go south, so let's do it. You can see our green line if you look at our compass, or it's orange, pardon me. Absolutely colorblind moment here. It's like riding in a car as a child. You just gotta trust. Look at that. There's our airport coming up right in front of us. Okay, so we're doing a bit of a fly over here. We need to find runway 30. There it is. It's this runway to the left, right? Coming in pretty fast at a low altitude. So, let's get downwind first off.
Kilo India Oscar Whiskey traffic. Snoot Golf Sierra Lima 816 is on crosswind. Runway 30, Kilo India Oscar Whiskey.
Right in front of us. Looks like the lake just got hit.
Kilo India Oscar Whiskey traffic. Snoot Golf Sierra Lima 816 is on downwind. Runway 30, Kilo India Oscar Whiskey.
Time to point the nose up as we reel back on the throttle. Whoops. The fuel pump needs to be active for when you land this bad boy.
Kilo India Oscar Whiskey traffic. Snoot Golf Sierra Lima 816 is on final. Runway 30. To land, Kilo India Oscar Whiskey.
There it is. We actually came in a little bit too far. No worries, no worries. Everything's fine. We want to keep that speed dropping as we drop some flaps. I know everyone may be uneasy, but here we are. We are approaching the ground now. Coming in just a little high. We will drop our flaps and dropping fast, dropping hard. Again, you don't want to be coming in this far to the runway, but such a small plane, it'll be okay. Slow things down, hit the brakes. We just need to believe. There's the end of the runway coming up. That's why, in general, you don't want to land so close. Oh no, it's really coming. Oh no. No worries. Perfect landing. Some would call that smooth as butter, depending on the YouTuber you watch. We did it, friends. Here we are at the Iowa City. Will says, nicely done, Captain Snoot. Yes, sir. Thank you for trusting me tonight, my friends. We're going to announce our taxi to parking.
Kilo India Oscar Whiskey traffic. Snoot Golf Sierra Lima 816 is taxiing to parking. Kilo India Oscar Whiskey.
Oh, instead of turning left, I should have just turned right. How embarrassing is that? No matter. No matter at all. We'll turn on our parking lights here. Parking landing lights. Look to the left, look to the right. Be sure no one's coming in for a landing. And let's get our taxiing out of the way. Nice. Hey, Hype Rider, we live to see another landing. Thank you, Captain. Indeed we do. Indeed we do. This flight is just about to be wrapped up. So, if any Snoot City viewers would like to join in indulgence of the sacred herb, well, just get on out with me, huh? It's how we do it here at Snoot City. Let's go ahead and find our turnoff. We're about to unload the passengers here. main goal is to get out of this airplane. These storms are actually severe storms. Iowa City's not getting the worst of it. Most of them are actually down south. But tonight and tomorrow, terrible storms forecasted. If you live in the Midwest, keep your eyes and ears on the forecast, especially Illinois. The general state of Illinois, be careful tomorrow. Through the night, going to be rather dangerous storms. Oh, we never announced clear of runway. We are indeed clear of runway.
Kilo India Oscar Whiskey traffic. Snoot Golf Sierra Lima 816 is clear of the runway. Kilo India Oscar Whiskey.
Alright, here we go. Normally we'd be doing a layover. I'd play some AI slop of music for us all. Everyone would have a good time. But, yeah, unfortunately, Snoot Airlines has been grounded. The storms are too severe. We're not going to be flying. We will be returning home later. So, thank you for your time. Where do they want us to park? Nice. Alright, could have been a little better. Target acquisition, they call that. Let's do it. Let's go step by step and begin. We'll start by cutting the engine by starving it of fuel. My favorite way to cut the engine. We will then... What will we do then? Probably turn off the lights, right? I have the pitot heat on, that's a problem. Turn off the anti-collision lights and the fuel pump, which was on for landing. Get my light ready so that I can turn the battery and the power off. The magnets, turn them on off. Nice, we'll starve the engines of its fuel. Oh man, look at that, the storm's really coming down too. Looks like it's just starting to pick up. Alright, parking brake is ready. Mechanical flaps, you don't need power to adjust. And we'll just roll the trim back. Alright. Another successful flight here at Snoot Airlines. Delving into the world of flying VFR and IMC. That's what we do here. Because we don't have a pilot's license. Alright, we're going to climb on out the window here. Should be fine. It's a Piper. There's only one way out. Pardon me, beautiful. Snoot Airlines would like to thank everybody for joining. This is the end of the flight today. Pardon me, ma'am. I'm trying to get out of here. We also want to turn off, I'm not sure if we ever turned it on, the avionics. Avionics on, they should be off. Yeah, fantastic. Same thing, carb heat should be off. It is. Alright, let's go. Nice, my favorite part of the trip. Thanking the Patreon members. I don't have a Patreon or anything, but if I did, I'd be thanking them. Snoot Airlines is made possible by viewers like you, whether or not you pay me money. I do it for the love of the game, and because it's fun being watched. Come fly with me. If you have Microsoft Flight Sim, set your settings. Set your settings to real time. And I'm usually on the East Coast server. I just use the all server. But yeah, come find me. Come fly with me sometimes. Washington, Iowa to Iowa City is my usual flight. Sometimes we do Cedar Rapids. And we have a Bermuda Triangle flight planned in the future. Yeah, so, again, look to the left, look to the right, everything's cool. Make sure you like and subscribe, friends. Right now, this is just the end of the episode. I don't know how to edit or anything, but we'd normally have credits and shit going here. I'd be playing my AI slot music, everybody's having a good time. No rush, just a severe storm. The off-boarding process has been completed, so we're gonna go ahead and finish the stream now as soon as I get to the door. All the way over there. Remember, like and subscribe, guys. Ding that bell, as they used to say back when I was a youngin'. We'll catch you again, guys. Snoot City